I'm just trying to fit in, and you're actually watching back-to-back battles again, because the first battle you're watching is 3 minutes and 43 seconds long, so I thought I should add another battle. Again, this is at 1.66 speed, just testing that out, and I lead with my Ninetales and go straight away for the flamethrower, which I was hoping would take him out. Wasn't too sure because I kind of debated over Fire Blast with this. And it doesn't, but he Shadow Balls and I'm specially defensive, so that won't do anything to me. I use Flamethrower again, and that takes out the Gengar. So that's a pretty good start for me. And I even have Sun Up. He right away goes into his Terrakion, which is kind of weird because I have Solar Beam. But he actually uses Earthquake, so it's a good thing I protected to see what he'd do. I go out into my Randarosu, and for some odd reason, he Earthquakes again. So my prediction worked, but it wasn't, you know, an intense prediction. I just go for a Swords Dance on the Switch. Oh, maybe he was locked into Earthquake. And, this is the best part. I used Outrage on his Kingdra. Nobody expects Randarosu to use Outrage. But, yeah, it can learn it. And my Sundance team, my Sunny Day team, not Sundance, is really, like, fire can't hit dragon types. So what do? I get a Randarosu with Outrage. Pretty fun. And that gets me a free kill on his, Magmortar. It was supposed to be a Scarfed one, which I still don't think would have outsped, but instead it was Specs. He then goes into his, Shaman Sky, and I know that won't do anything to my Ninetales. And I use Protect again to see what he'll do. And I remember actually not paying attention and then asking him what he did. And he told me it was Earth Power, so that was pretty nice of him. And then even after he told me, he used it again. Oh no, he didn't. He used a Hidden Power. Okay, so he's not that bad. But it wasn't a Hidden Power Rock, which I'm pretty sure Shaman Sky wouldn't carry. So that's not going to do enough to my Charizard. And then, being Scarfed, I'm faster than it, and I get to use Fire Blast. But, Solar Power puts me under half, still. He goes out into his Terrakion, and, uses Stone Edge, and I knew he was going to Stone Edge, and I knew my Exeggutor could take a Stone Edge, so I went into my Exeggutor, and, his Stone Edge misses anyway. I just go for the safe Solar Beam here on, Rudolph, for lack of a better name for it, and surprisingly enough, it did half damage. So I just do it again, and then I use Solar Beam again on his Terrakion, and that's good game. Again, I want you guys to comment. Just comment. Tell me what you don't like about my Sunny Day team, even if this is an actually old version of the Sunny Day team, so I've changed a couple things, like I've made my Exeggutor timid, and I got rid of Arcanine. But tell me what you don't like about this team, and why. So that'll help me, and you, I guess, create better teams. That'll be it for that battle, and I kind of felt bad that it was so short, so you can see the switch in the green screen right there. And now we're in a new battle versus... oh, did I even say what the last one was against? The last one was against GoDPaiiN or something, and this one is against Nintend0K3nny. So this is a Rain Dance battle just to switch things up. I got kind of bored of Sun. And I did change up this team a bit. So right away I go for the sub and use Encore on his Stealth Rocks, and he isn't that stupid. So he uses Discharge. He goes into his Rotom W and uses Discharge, and I take this time, since I have the sub up, to Toxic him. Since I know that thing can be kind of a pain, defensively. And, now I switch because I know he's going to use an Electric type move, Discharge, again. I switch into my Show, and, Show's going to Curse, I think? Show didn't do what I wanted him to this round. I did change the moveset on show, but he didn't do what I wanted. He curses on the switch to Sazendora, and I think Sazendora is going to Focus Blast, and that's going to do a lot more than I thought. Why? Because his Sazendora is spexed. So that kind of stinks as a prediction on my part. I should have known when he switched in his Sazendora. But I've seen other people use Sazendora against a Nintendo just casually, without the specs. So I wasn't too sure. I just went for Leech Seed because I thought it would only do half damage to me, and then with Leech Seed I would be above half HP and be able to survive another one and then Gyro Ball him. But that fails along with the specs. For lack of a better fodder, I just let Nintendo die. He's fearing the Ice Beam right now, and he realizes I'm using Ice Beam. And I was thinking of using Surf here, but I decided to play it safe because, you know, the rain I can afford to play safe with. I just go for the Ice Beam, and then he goes into his Jirachi to resist, and uses Trick, so he gives me a choice Scarf, I believe, and I get to use Surf and crit him, so that kind of stinks for me. Now he goes into Sazendora to resist the Surf, and again, for lack of better fodder, I let my my Ludicolo die, which isn't a problem, really, because I still have like 2 other sweepers on this team, Joshua being one of them. This is my first actual time trying out Golduck, and he did pretty well, I'd like to say. He gets to Calm Mind, and he's even faster than Ludicolo, so that's definitely going to outspeed that Rotom. And I believe right here he goes for a Focus Blast. Oh, yeah, I remember. I chose Focus Blast in case he decided to go into Sazendora. That's too bad that he didn't switch. But it's okay, because since the Calm Mind, I got to survive a discharge. The problem was that he paralyzed me, which is a 30% chance with discharge. And once again, for lack of better fodder, and for knowledge that he'll die next turn because of Toxic, I leave my Golduck in to die. So now I believe it's like 2-2 or 2-3 or something like that. And I go into my beat, and Waterfall would actually do more here. I have no idea why I went for the Night Slash, because Waterfall does more on his Sazendora as well. But I go for the Night Slash, and I get to take him out with it, so that's pretty cool. And he gets to set up a Reflect, but that's not necessarily a problem. He finally shows his, well, he doesn't show it because it shows in the team viewer thing, but he finally sends out his Genesect and gets a special attack boost because I'm more defensive, being a normal rock type. And it's actually a physical one, so that's kind of weird. And apparently all he can do is X-Scissor. Maybe he's Scarfed or something. Or that's his best choice. And I guess he has an Aqua Cassette too, because if you look at the sprite. So now X-Scissor is beginning to hurt my Politoed, and Politoed isn't going as fast as I want it to. So I go into Tentacruel finally, and I just use Hydro Pump here just to be safe, and I know he can't really do much to take a rain-boosted stab Hydro Pump, even with the Sazendora. But it misses, and he gets to have a free Dragon Pulse, and my Sludge Wave is actually going to do enough damage to 2-hit KO him, which is nice because this is a bulky Tentacruel. I wasn't too sure about that. And because of Rain Dish and Black Sludge, I'm able to survive that second Dragon Pulse and take him out. I believe he's going to go into his Genesect now and do his best to... Oh no, that's right. He actually had a Randarosu this whole time, I guess, to counter the Sandstorm. And again, for lack of better fodder, I let Tentacruel die. Sometimes you gotta play old school, just linear. And now it's pretty much good game here. I believe this is my last Pokemon, literally. and no, my second to last. But it doesn't matter because my Kabutops can just come in and waterfall both of his Pokemon to oblivion. Which is pretty cool. Alright, well, that's good game to both of my contestants, and I had a fun time testing out my newly rendered teams against you two. Oh, I remember, if you guys want to battle me, my, like, 130 subscribers, if any of you small amount of people want to battle me, I'm on Skype. My name is Amazycrazyhand. So, I'll spell it out in the doobly-doo description underwear bar below. Okay, bye.